Okay, for you guys that didn't hear me, weren't in part of the conversation before, I'm Master, but you watched my match earlier against Dane, I think it was. My money got extremely high. I got to Master simply for my hotkeys. That's really entirely what I am. But I just want to talk to you guys about this.
Bang! Smoke came curl out of the top. He was like, I almost jumped through the seat. This isn't the whole heat.
Zerg versus Zerg, wonderful.
I don't see anything in the sides or front.
Okay, you'll notice down here, it shows what units I have on what. I always use 3 for that first. I always use 3 for that first Overlord, 4 for all of my hatcheries. Zerg specific, we'll go over that too since there was so much ZVZ today. Second Overlord, I always set him to 2. As seen down here. It's very important. It's so important. Always make sure you have different things on different control groups. It will separate. It'll make a complete difference in your game.
See him up close. Physical hardware online. My first case I built was solid acrylic, so that thing had a little bit of heft to it.
Okay. Zerg vs. Zerg, I really like to do 14-14s. It lets you get your gas up, or it lets you get your speed up as quickly as possible.
He's talking hotkeys.
Once that drone is about halfway done, make your gas. And then once you have, or make another drone, and once you have about 200 minerals, throw down another one. Or throw down your spawning pool. Nothing much to do with hotkeys right now. Get gas, or get guys and gas immediately. Drone up to about 16. This guy's scouting me. Scouting isn't entirely important in ZVZ. I noticed a lot of scouting today. Really, what are you going to change if you see somebody doing something? I mean, you don't really change that much. Take guys off gas. Take 2 off of gas once you get to your 100 minerals, so you can make your speed. Start making your links so you can protect your hatcher or your expo. You'll notice my links always hotkey down 1. Most important unit should always be hotkey down 1. It is the easiest button to press. Let's see. Protecting this hatchery, most important thing. Once I get to about 50 gas right here, throw down another one, or throw down a baneling nest. Queens, I use 5, 6, and 7. That way I can go 5-5V click, 6-6V click, 7-7V click. It's a good way to get to your bases very quickly without having to go down here and click on the minimap. I can be over here. I know that my main's queen is hotkeyed to 5, so I can just press 5-5, and I'm back. Notice I have speed before my opponent. These are free. Also down here, notice these eggs. I control click the eggs. Shift 1. They're added to my 1 control group. Now as soon as the links pop, they are going to be immediately rallied to my current Zerglings. I don't have to do any extra rallying. I don't have to do anything extra at all. Now for banelings, oh god. For banelings, okay. I want these guys. Control click them. Make them 2. Control 2. Control shift click takes them out. Reset it to control 1. Now I have a separate hotkey for my banelings and my Zerglings. That way I can get us around. Attack move my Zerglings while regular moving my banelings. And I can blow them up when I need to. Whoops. Control click or control shift click gets rid of those. Five V click takes me back to my main. Control click these. If I've got them, if I go 1, E, son of a bitch.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, so control shift click. You took all your banelings out in one click? Because it just recognizes what they're whole way. I've never used that before. I didn't know about that.
Okay, I'm
Anything
just gonna create one on Scrap Station. It's a big map. Make Zerg. Very easy. This time I really just want to go specifically over hotkeys. You're welcome for that. You would have been bronze without me, bro. Whoa. I'm sorry?
Did you shoot in those directions then?
Yeah, I'll go over that. I'll go over that now. Yeah, again, 3, my first overlord, that way I can control him.
Hey, this is how to get there.
And I really want to keep track of that for later scouting. Like if I put it somewhere awkward like up here, then later game when like 7 or 8 minutes hits and I really want to scout inside of a Protoss base, it's really nice to know that I can just be like, oh, I'm over here macroing, oh, I want to look inside his base. 3-3. He's right here. This guy's same story. 2. Put him right here. Later on when I need a scout, he'll be there. 2-2. 3-3.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, actually, it's not here. Sleeping, yes. Probably on the nose. If nobody's there, he's definitely gonna have a dream. Yep. If nobody's there, keep him off the chest. Now, if you walk in the room, you'll probably get off the chest. He'll look at you like, really? He's like,
Now, something that a lot of people don't really realize, this doesn't have much to do with hotkeys, but the importance of doing things immediately. Like you'll notice right here, while I've got no larva, You might be able to hear my clicking, or see this down here. I'm just hitting SV, SV, SV. I really want to get that overlord as soon as possible.
He's already there.
Getting things immediately. Getting things immediately is so important. That extra 1 to 2 seconds can cost you the game or give you a game.
Okay, I will talk to you later, sweetie. I'll let you know when I hear from him and stuff. Alright. Okay.
Oops. Whatever.
Yeah, there is that Gmail chat and there's that thing that hits my phone, but I pulled it up on the computer so I can look at my phone now.
Need that overlord as soon as I can because I threw one away.
Let's go for it.
Get the hatchery up. Set my queen to 5, immediately inject. I don't like having my queen over top of my larva. I don't know, it just kind of irks me. So I move it over. Take this, shift 4. I don't know if you guys know how the shift and control keys work. I can control 3 this. Control 3 will make this my 3. If I take this guy, who is not in the 3 control group, I can shift 3 and add him. Notice I have 7 now. Take this guy, shift 3, it's 8. So you can take this, shift 4, you've got both of your hatcheries in here.
Yeah, he's going to be right. I'm behind him.
What the hell? Why do you have that set to H?
My phone will like pull it to the house, so I'm trying to find him. I said to just find him to tell.
Let's see. We'll make roaches. Kill off drones, make sure you can't do anything while we're not paying attention. I really just want to get to late game so you can see how actual hotkeys really help in the later stages of the game.
But they changed the book.
Also, as a Zerg, something that's really important that I haven't seen a lot of people use today. These watchtowers are designed for Zerg. These are not Terran, they're not Protoss, these are designed for Zerg. It costs us 25 minerals, half of one supply to occupy this. So notice I've got this hotkey here. This is something that I talked about as well earlier with someone else too. Cloning. You can shift click to remove something out of the group. That's the guy that I shift click, he's no longer there. So you can send guys, shift click 2 of them, send the rest back, and these 2 are alone now. Re-hotkey these, now they're alone in their own hotkey. Set these to 2. But yeah, especially that's something that I can't stress enough. This tower, Zerg needs the scouting information more than the other races. It costs us far less than the other races to obtain it. There's absolutely no reason, while you have map control, to not get a hold of those watchtowers. Let's see. Hurry up, damn it! I heard that. Okay. Now, well, I've got two different units here. They're different in that one is not only faster, but one is ranged, and one is armored, and one is light. They are complete opposite units. If I've got a Terran that comes back here and drops all of his Marines right here with a medevac, if I've got one big control group and I just send everything up there, they're going to slaughter all of my Zerglings. And I'm going to lose them for absolutely nothing. While I have two control groups, I can say, hey Zerglings, go check his front. Roaches, go back, kill the Marines. This works for the other races too. Not quite as much for Terran, because everything is pretty similar. Like, it's very helpful for getting your siege tanks, your banshees, and your M&M force all separated. But for Protoss, a great strategy: melee on one. So you've got your zealots. Zealots can go up front. Stalkers following behind them. That way you don't have. That way, while you're doing your stutter step micro, you're not making your zealots stutter with them. You want your zealots to be up front, dealing damage, tanking damage. Let's see. For Zerg, though, I would definitely argue that having 3 hotkeys, at least 3 hotkeys, is beyond important. You need a hotkey for your mutas if you're doing any muta harass. Just do this, stack them up nice and tight, pick off stray critters. But the most important thing is, especially against Terran, you need a surround. You need a surround. You cannot do that. If I've got all these set to control 1, I cannot get a surround like this. Maybe like this. Maybe. But it's far easier when you've got your slow units here. Here's my slow group. Terran's coming down his ramp here. Move the quick units around from behind. Terran comes down. You can pincer them in. Having these separate hotkeys is also good for things like being able to harass a natural while you're picking off critters from the back. They come for the natural, run your quick units away that should be on 1. Another thing that I use, you're not very often going to have roaches and Zerglings. So my little scenario of Terran's units coming down and pincering them here. These would be Banelings. They might be some roaches, but mostly Banelings. But another thing that I really stressed in the Zerg vs Zerg match that we did on ladder was that you don't have to attack move with both groups. If these were Banelings, I'd just be running them in. I do not want to attack move my Banelings. If you've got Banelings on attack move, they're serving one purpose, and that's to run up and blow up. What you really want them to be doing is serving 2 purposes, in that they're absorbing fire. Marines will be wasting bullets on these Banelings just to kill themselves. Whereas if I have everything in one control group and A-moving them all together, that's a Terran's dream. I mean, you're not getting your surround. you're not you're attack moving your banelings, which is terrible. But let's see, more good things about good hotkeys. Now, again, no, I have 3 groups. Mutas, I can switch back and forth really quickly. 1-1, 3-3. 1-1, 3-3. 1-1, 3-3. Kill that. 1-1. While they're running away. Come up, kill this. While they're running away, go back to my control group 1. Re-engage. Kill that. Run away. Go back to 1. Go pick off the natural. Kill off a drone. Run away. Go back, check on your links. Your keyboard's shifted sideways, bro. I know I've seen a lot of pros use the F keys. I don't know how the hell they use them though. What are the location keys? Does anyone know? Control F5. Control F6. You can go back and forth between your bases. I don't like this. Notice I use 5 and 6, and maybe 7 for the queen at this hatchery. Instead of having to go to your location keys, if I want to go back to my main, 5-5. If I want to go to my natural, 6-6.
Programmers you can use after 2, 3, 4.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if you're into using the location keys, but I also personally I use, instead of 8, 9, and 0, I do not use 8, 9, and 0 for control groups. I have 8 set to tilde. That way, if I want 4 groups of units, I have tilde 1, 2, 3. Which, if I've got Zerglings, Roaches, Mutas, and then I want to add in Banelings or Infestors, I've got tilde free. 5, 6, 7 I use for queens. And then for 9 and 0, 9 and 0 I have set to my back and forward, or back and forward on the side mouse buttons. Those are just for silly things like an overseer, or my upgrading buildings, or something random. But anyways, I went through a big hotkey transition, and everyone told me, they're like, oh yeah, you have to use, it's so hard to switch hotkeys, you can't do it, it's so uncomfortable. Just try it. Try new hotkeys, find something that's a little bit more comfortable, go outside your comfort zone. It's not as hard as everyone makes it out to be. It takes 2 or 3 games and you're eventually completely used to it. Absolutely not. Again, something that took me a while to finally convince myself to do. 55V, 66V, 77V is really hard to hit. I mean, I see why a lot of people use the backspace method, because V is fucking hard to hit. You miss it half the damn time. But, so I changed V. I changed V up to E. 55E, 66E, 77E. That's it. It's another hotkey change that makes you feel like, oh yeah, this is it's gonna be screwing me over forever. It's gonna be so hard to get used to. It's not that hard to get used to. Give it a try. You'll never know until you try. But it's something that you will be that will permanently help you. Having better hotkeys. If you have questions, let me know. If I didn't explain something clearly, let me know. What charts?